Welcome into Galena Sports Live and Girard Sports Live. Watching alongside us tonight, as my name's Cooper Grant. I'll be alongside you guys tonight as we get set for a doubleheader of CNC basketball tonight between the Girard Trojans and the Galena Bulldogs. First, before we continue, wanted to let you know the pregame show is presented by Mercy Specialty Hospital and Orthopedics in Galena, an innovative healing environment for surgery, specialty care, physical therapy, imaging, and wellness programs right here in Southeast Kansas with all private rooms and spa-like surroundings. Learn more at mercy.net or call 620-783-1732. So we look a little more into this matchup as this is the second meeting between these teams. Girard sitting pretty close to the top of the standings, second right now in the sub-state standings, and Galena towards the bottom half at seventh place. So Girard girls, a very good team, and Galena saw that firsthand when they took them on right before the winter break. And we'll break that down a little more, but Girard comes into this game 8-4, losing their last two, played two really good teams in Colgan and Fort Scott, and they hung in there with them. So Galena comes into this game 3-10, losing at Commerce last Friday night. Commerce was too much physically and hustle-wise, and were able to outduel the Bulldogs in that game. But we're going to go ahead and take our first commercial break here on the Mercy pregame show. When we return, we'll break this matchup down a little more and get into some key players. All that coming up after this on your home of Galena High School Athletics, Galena.
Mercy Specialty Hospital in Southeast Kansas is an innovative healing environment for surgery, specialty care, physical therapy, imaging, and wellness programs. With all private rooms and spa-like surroundings, they offer a patient-centered experience like no other. Next door is Mercy Clinic Orthopedics that focuses on eliminating the discomfort caused by injuries and disorders of the bones, spine, and joints. You'll be treated at their full-service facility with state-of-the-art equipment. Both are centrally located in Galena, Kansas, near downtown Joplin to serve the four states area. Learn more at mercy.net.
Hello, Four States. This is Jay Hatfield with Jay Hatfield Motorsports. We've been serving the Four States area with motorcycles, ATVs, and side-by-sides, plus offering you parts and service since 2005. We have two convenient locations, Pittsburgh and Joplin, selling quality brands such as Polaris, Kawasaki, Yamaha, Can-Am, and Suzuki. Jay Hatfield has a huge inventory available for immediate delivery. We offer financing options and an extensive selection of accessories. Most important, we're making deals. Come in and get your phone started today at J. Hatfield Motorsports in Pittsburgh or Joplin.
Question: what will you find on all over-the-counter or OTC medicine packages to help you choose the right drug and use it safely? The answer: the drug facts label. This label lists the medicine's active ingredients and purpose, how much to take, and warnings you should know before using it. Remember, even OTC medicines you buy without a prescription can cause side effects you don't want. So follow the information listed on the drug facts label. For more information, visit fda.gov/drug facts label. A message from the U.S. Food and Drug Administration.
Number one, obviously, is safety. We definitely call 811 to find out if there are any buried lines, fiber optic, whether it be telephone or pipeline or anything. Don't take a chance. Don't think you know and say, well, I don't remember anything being put in there. Call 811 and make sure that that's identified, that there isn't something there before you make that crossing. Because in the end, we want everybody going home.
Ladies and gentlemen, are you ready to embark on a mouth-watering journey down the legendary Route 66? Look no further than Bricks and Brews Woodfire Grill and Pub in the heart of Baxter Springs, Kansas. Start your culinary adventure with their delicious wood-fired pizzas. Keep it rolling with their classic appetizers and crisp salads. Plus, don't miss live music and so much more. Take a detour from the ordinary and head to Bricks and Brews in Baxter Springs, a taste bud trip down Route 66.
What would happen if I had to pick up the phone, call 911 for one of my family members or one of my neighbors? What would I do if no one was on the other end to respond? What if there was no 911? So you can be a part of the solution.
Anybody can be a firefighter. Male, female, younger, older.
We have school teachers. We have leaders in business.
Is me, you, anyone that wants to be.
There is no typical firefighter.
Welcome back into the Mercy pregame show here as we break down this matchup a little more and dig into the Trojans. They played up in the Lewisburg tournament last week, or I should say 2 weeks ago, and played some tough competition up there in Fort Scott and a Nevada team, and some really good opponents up there, and that prepared them well. They're playing some of their best basketball this season. I haven't seen them play very much, so I'm not going to speak on things I don't know, but just looking at some of the scores, playing Fort Scott to 12 points, Fort Scott being a 5A team and only losing by 12 is pretty impressive. And then also only losing by 2 to St. Mary's Colgan, who's going to be a state contender at the 1A level. And they got quite a bit of talent on this team. So this Girard team has something special. And Galena, if they want to get a victory, they're going to have to play really good. Last game out for Galena, it wasn't their game, out-rebounded, out-hustled, and just allowed too many second-chance points. And that's kind of been the story for about half of the games this year so far is just the second-chance points and turnovers have killed Galena. Last game, 23 turnovers is really just a killer. That gives the opposing team so many extra possessions, and it's hard to win when you turn the ball over. So tonight, for Galena, they're going to have to take care of the ball, and it's going to start with the point guard play, Riley Boyce, being able to drive into the lane and create openings. It'll be interesting to see how the Bulldogs are able to play. Is their last game against Girard, they lost 25-75, so it's Girard some stiff competition, and there's a reason that they're one of the top teams in the CNC and in their sub-state region, tied with Cherryville at first place. So we'll go ahead and step away for our second time. When we come back, we'll get into, got some area matchups and then even some more key players, all coming up on the Mercy pregame.
Looking for a pharmacy that truly cares? Look no further than Four States Pharmacy, your hometown pharmacy in Galena, locally owned and rooted in our community. Four States Pharmacy is the place to go for those needed vaccinations. Plus, check out their large selection of everything you need to keep your family happy and healthy. Take advantage of their convenient drive-thru or local delivery with Four States Smart Car. For seniors, Four States Pharmacy offers free Medicare Part D consultations. Four State Pharmacy, where your health and community come together in Galena. Check us out online at fourstatespharmacy.com.
Everybody can make something, because I think everyone has a spark of creativity, and the reason that I have to keep making is because I don't think my life would be as fulfilling without it. If you make things yourself, that means you're not cowering in fear. You're out there taking chances. That, I think, is my way of saying I love you to the world. All right, now I want to hear why you make.
Share your own Why I Make story today. Visit whyimake.org.
For more than 20 years, Gherkin Rental has been the place to go to get the job done in eastern Kansas and western Missouri. With a huge selection of quality equipment, from roll-offs to trailers, telehandlers to generators, power washers to popcorn makers. Experienced equipment professionals and clean, well-maintained tools to help you get the job done right the first time. Gherkin Rental. Stop by any of their 13 locations across the KC Metro or call 855-GHERKINS. That's 855-437-5367.
Our whole vision of becoming the four-state agency was because we want to be able to grow with our clients, whether they have a lake house in Oklahoma, whether they're starting a business and expanding into Arkansas. We want to make sure that they're taken care of, whether it's home, auto, financial services, or even life insurance. We want to walk through the stages of life with our clients. That's the biggest part. That's what makes us different.
Welcome back into the pregame shows. We're a little over 4 minutes away from tip-off. We look to some area matchups. Riverton will travel to take on Columbus. Cherryville will travel and take on Erie. And Leon Bluestem will travel to take on Caney Valley. So there you go, your area matchups around southeast Kansas. We'll try and look out for the Riverton game and the Cherryville game, as that is important to the playoff bracket. It starts to get closer, about only 3-4 more weeks away until we are in sub-state basketball, and basketball season's flown by. So we'll look to some key players for Galena. Starting off, their leading scorer, Riley Boyce, who their point guard and really their main threat is the one who does it all, able to create open shots for others, and able to do so. They're going to need Arista Sturgis. She's a senior on this team and has shown the ability to be able to knock down some big shots. It's really been hit and miss for her. So for Galena to win tonight, they're going to have her knocking down threes. And then the other key player for Galena, Weslyn Russell, only a freshman, but has certainly made her presence felt here in her freshman season. Still a long career ahead of her here at Galena, but mainly on the offensive and defensive boards is where she's really excelled this year and can only go up from there. So we'll be looking out for a big game out of her. And then, well, we only got 2.5 minutes, so we'll go ahead and take our third and final commercial break here. When we come back, we'll have keys to the game and starting lineup tip-off shortly after that. All coming up next on the Mercy pregame.
The Supplemental Security Income Program provides monthly payments to help meet basic needs, like putting food on the table, paying the rent, or buying new shoes for growing feet. You may qualify if your income and financial resources are low and you are 65 or older, or an adult or child with a disability or who is blind. Call 1-800-772-1213 or go to ssa.gov/SSI to start to apply. Produced at U.S. taxpayer expense.
Dad, you need to go. Really? It's important. I feel fine. Look, you cannot mess around with this kind of stuff. Some cancers, man, we just don't want to lose you from something we could have caught. What I need to do? You just give your doctor a call. They'll tell you what screening test you need. Fine. Can I have my pie now? Oh, man.
I was raised in a small town, and there was a lot of people who took time to invest in me. And so when we decided to open up our offices, we want to make sure that we're pouring back into the community that's giving to us. We care. We want to be involved. We want to have a passion for what you have a passion for. We want to be able to give back. And that's the foundation. That's why we're more than just insurance.
Welcome back to the Mercy pregame show as we close things out. They have starting lineups going on the court. We'll get to some keys to the game first. Starting for Galena, slowing the game down, not trying to play too fast. When they try and play fast, bad things happen and other teams get points in transition and the game can get away quickly. So just slow the pace of the game down and play your kind of style. And then also limit turnovers. 23 turnovers last game. That can't happen in this game. And also coming with playing slow and playing at your own pace can slow those turnovers down. So that'll be some things I'm looking for out of these Bulldogs tonight. So we'll go ahead and get to some starting lineups now, as we'll start off with the Girard Trojans. And we'll start off with sophomore number 14, Maddie Kester. Senior number 21, Riley Brooks. Senior number 22, Peyton Brooks. Senior number 23, Bailey Bradshaw. And senior number 50, Hayden Buckley. And for the Galena Bulldogs, they will start sophomore number 12, Morgan Strong. Senior number 3, Arista Sturgis. Freshman number 21, Riley Meyer. Freshman number 15, Wesleyan Russell. And junior number 2, Riley Boyce. As that's how both teams will start the game for your starting five, as we're just about set for tip-off here in Galena. Matchup number 2 of the season about set to get underway. Galena in the white and navy blue, Girard in the maroon and yellow for tonight's game. So we have 8 minutes on the clock, and Wesleyan Russell for Galena will tip off against Maddie Kester for Girard. Trojans control the tip-off, and will have possession first. It's Riley Brooks with it at the top of the key. Galena in a 3-2 zone. Kick to the corner. Kester has it. Now Brooks looking to drive. Nothing there. Kick down low, and there's going to be a foul called as that was Peyton Brooks going up with it at the rim, and she's going to be fouled by Arista Sturgis. So we have our first foul only 18 seconds into the game. First one's good for Peyton Brooks. Gets the Trojans on the scoreboard. Second one gets the friendly roll to go, and Sturgis will inbound. Girard will put on a full court press. Galena's able to get it in momentarily. Now a little bit of trouble, and we're going to have a foul called on Girard. Looks like the foul's going to be called on Hayden Buckley. So 2 quick fouls by each side. Ball gets inbounded to Wesleyan Russell, guarded by Maddie Kester. Russell brings it up herself, no problem. Now Galena will get their offense going. Kick to Strong in the corner. Russell down low, nice pass, free throw line jumper. Too strong, rebound Kester. As the Trojans will take it the other way with a 2-0 lead. Kick up top, Kester 3 on the way, no good. Rebound by Sturgis, has it stolen away. And that's Peyton Brooks able to track it down for the Trojans. Three, nope. Fake me out. And Buckley drives in, jump stop, and her shot is good to move the Trojan lead to 4-0 here. A minute and a half gone by. First quarter action here in Galena. Galena unable to get anything going. Last possession, they were able to get an open shot. Riley Meyer will fire. Way too strong. Tipped up and into the hands of Riley Brooks. Brooks will bring it back up top and slow things down for the Trojans. Kick over, straightaway 3. Buckley 3 is left short, but offensive rebound. So rebounds have hurt Galena. The games they've won, they haven't allowed many of those. So far, Girard's been all over the offensive rebounds. Ball last touched out of bounds by Galena. Buckley to inbound. Pass down low. Shot might have been tipped, but ends up in the hands of Sturgis, and now Riley Boyce will bring the ball up for Galena. Kick, corner 3, Strong, rims out. So Galena, a couple of possessions, can't get anything from it. Some outside attempts. 3 on the way and no good. That was Riley Brooks, and now Peyton Brooks comes up with the rebound and forces a jump ball. So we'll have our first sub by each team. Dakota Bennett checks in for Arista Sturgis for Galena, and then Erica Boatman and Jariah Adolph check in the game for Girard. Erica Boatman will take a seat, Hayden Buckley. And also Bailey Bradshaw taking a seat for the Trojans. So 4-0 Trojans. 3 minutes gone by in the third quarter. Molly Meyer guarded closely by Riley Brooks. Boys inside, and we're going to have a foul called. They'll say it's on the shot, so Riley Boyce will go to the line and shoot 2. Boyce gets the first free throw to go. And for Galena, they're going to have to rely on her heavily tonight. Second one gets the roll and cuts the Trojan lead down to 2. So Galena gets their first points from the free throw line and in the game. Now Girard has it. Galena in a 3-2 zone still. Kester with it in the corner. Dribbling around, kick down low. Shot on the way, no good. As Peyton Brooks gets her own rebound. Kester's shot as she's fouled. And will go to the line and shoot 2. So quite a bit of fouls early on in this game, as almost halfway through the first quarter. That foul is going to be called on Riley Meyer. 2 fouls, team fouls by each team. Chester's first one is good. And second one rims out in the hands of Dakota Bennett. 5-2 Trojan lead early on in the first quarter. Sturgis back in the game, driving, and they're going to whistle her for a travel. So it's the second turnover of the game by Galena. Riley Brooks will set things up on offense for the Trojans. Finds Jariah Adolph. Trojan passing around, get it down low. Free throw jump shot on the way, and that's good. That is Riley Brooks with the jumper to make the Trojan lead 5. Galena, no issue breaking the press here. Have a fast break. Can't get the layup. Riley Meyer gets the rebound. Riley Boyce jump stop shot. No good. And it's Erica Boatman that came down with the rebound for Girard. Kick down low, Boatman now back up top. Girard's had some good ball movement early in the game. Riley Brooks 3 on the way, no good. And Boatman rips the rebound down. Riley Boyce comes in, stole it momentarily, but Boatman got it back, and then there was a foul committed on Galena. So back and forth there. As Kennedy Keller will check in the game for the Trojans, and Hayden Buckley will check back in. Riley Brooks takes a seat, and Peyton Brooks also takes a seat. So newly checked in the game, Boatman stepped on the line and will be whistled out of bounds, so they give it back to Galena. Morgan Strong just checked back in the game as Riley Meyer takes a seat for Galena. Not a lot of rhythm to the Galena offense so far. Still looking for some points, and there they get it. Their first field goal of the game. All 4 Bulldog points have been scored by Riley Boyce, but that one their first field goal of the game, and they bring it within 3. Cross-court pass down low. Shot is up and in. Kennedy Keller, the freshman, gets it to go. Riley Boyce is trapped, and she'll lose it, but it's last touch by Girard, so stay Galena ball is Girard full court press, throwing Galena out of their rhythm a little bit and not allowing them to get in their half-court sets very good. So Riley Meyer check back in for Galena. Oh, we're going to have a foul called. Foul goes against Kennedy Keller, her first personal. Team foul number 3 of the quarter for the Trojans. Galena also with 3 team fouls. Inbounds goes to Wesleyan Russell. She'll be double teamed, loses her dribble. Galena having some issues here. Be close to 10 seconds. So they get past just in enough time. Ball's poked out of bounds. Last touch by the Trojans. Under 2 minutes to go in the first quarter. Trojans lead it by 5. Maddie Kester will take her first seat of the game. So this is poked out of bounds also. Stay with Galena. Ball's poked free and a fast break opportunity. That's Keller. Layup is no good. And Galena gets the rebound. So missed opportunity for Girard. We'll see if Galena can capitalize. Riley Boyce has it top of the key. Guarded by Keller. Now Strong with it. Strong finds Meyer in the corner. Russell turn. And we got an offensive 3 seconds in the lane call. So that'll give the ball back to the Trojans. Riley Brooks back into the game for Girard. Pass down low, tip free. And it'll stay with Girard as it was touched by Galena, but Strong had an attempt at it, and she must have thought it was tipped by a Girard player and didn't go after it. But now see a sub for Galena as Kendall Hunt comes in the game. So a tie-up jump ball on the floor. Possession arrow points towards the Trojans. So they'll get to retain possession. Inbounds is tipped, and it'll be a backcourt violation on the Trojans. So Coach Westcott's over there asking the ref whether it was tipped or not, and it was close. I couldn't tell from up here. I'd have to see a replay, but there's a shot. It's blocked. Now we got a foul called. Be team foul number 4 on the Trojans. 50 seconds left here in the first quarter. Foul goes on Riley Brooks, her first personal of the game. Boyce in the lane, left hand shot, no good. Into the hands of Adolph. Adolph with it up top. Now they find Keller, dish down low, and the basket's up off the glass and good by Buckley. It was a nice look by Keller there to find an open Buckley with good positioning inside. And got a timeout called just in time by Coach Shockey on the floor as there's 22.3 seconds remaining here in the first quarter. We'll step away for 30 seconds. When we return, we'll conclude the first quarter here on Galena.
Ladies and gentlemen, are you ready to embark on a mouth-watering journey down the legendary Route 66? Look no further than Bricks and Brews Woodfire Grill and Pub in the heart of Baxter Springs, Kansas. Start your culinary adventure with their delicious wood-fired pizzas. Keep it rolling with their classic appetizers and crisp salads. Plus, don't miss live music and so much more. Take a detour from the ordinary and head to Bricks and Brews in Baxter Springs, a taste bud trip down Route 66.
So welcome back in as we get close to the end of the first quarter here. Girard playing some good defense so far in this game, creating it hard for Galena to get in the lane and try and draw fouls. Boyce in the lane, she's cut off. Now Wesleyan Russell drive and doesn't get it off in time. So at the end of one, your score 11-4. Girard leads it. When we come back, we'll have second quarter action here on your home. Galena High School Athletics, Galena Sports.
Looking for a pharmacy that truly cares? Look no further than Four States Pharmacy, your hometown pharmacy in Galena, locally owned and rooted in our community. Four States Pharmacy is the place to go for those needed vaccinations. Plus, check out their large selection of everything you need to keep your family happy and healthy. Take advantage of their convenient drive-thru or local delivery with Four States Smart Car. For seniors, Four States Pharmacy offers free Medicare Part D consultations. Four State Pharmacy, where your health and community come together in Galena. Check us out online at fourstatespharmacy.com.
For more than 20 years, Gherkin Rental has been the place to go to get the job done in eastern Kansas and western Missouri. With a huge selection of quality equipment, from roll-offs to trailers, telehandlers to generators, power washers to popcorn makers. Experienced equipment professionals and clean, well-maintained tools to help you get the job done right the first time. Gherkin Rental. Stop by any of their 13 locations across the KC Metro or call 855-GHERKINS. That's 855-437-5367.
Welcome back in here to Galena, Kansas, as Girard takes a 11-4 lead at the end of the first quarter. Girard played some really good defense, forced 3 Galena turnovers and 4 fouls committed by each side, but pretty balanced scoring attack by Girard. Galena's all 4 points come from Riley Boyce until that shot by Wesleyan Russell. Gets it to go to cut the deficit down to 5. Kick to the corner. Now down low. Pass is read and stolen away by Wesleyan Russell. Good job reading the play, and Galena gets the ball back. Morgan Strong has it up top of the wing. Now we'll have a foul called as Russell was trying to get it out to Riley Meyer on the wing and got hit in the arm. This foul is going to go against Peyton Brooks, her first of the game. Take down low, now out to the wing. Sturgis 3, no good. And Boatman rips the rebound down for the Trojans. They take it the other way. Kick down low, turnaround, quick shot up and in. Peyton Brooks gets it to fall. Girard answers quickly that possession. Girard's moved the ball pretty well on offense and had some good looks. And here we're going to have a carry by Morgan Strong, which will give it back to Girard. Riley Brooks will bring the ball up for Girard. Kick over to the corner 3 on the way. Shot no good by Boatman. And a rebound Galena. believe Sturgis came up with it and found Boyce for the outlet. 3, Riley Meyer, no good. Long rebound. And that's where Riley Brooks that rips it away. Transition, we got a foul, and it'll be on the shot. So Riley Brooks will go to the line and shoot 2. We'll wait and see who they call the foul against. Going to call it on Weslyn Russell. It'll be her first of the game. Can't get the first one to go as Dakota Bennett will check in the game, and Arista Sturgis will leave the game. Riley Brooks 1 of 2 that time from the line. Moves the Girard lead to 8, the largest of the game so far. Good defense here in the front court by Carson Orand. Left wing, Meyer, 3, good. And that's the first 3-pointer of the game by Galena, and a good answer as they've had some good opportunities. That time they finally get one to fall. Top of the key, Riley Brooks doesn't like it, will drive. Now kick, turnaround shot, Boatman is money. And Girard answers back on following possession. Riley Boyce directing the offense for Galena. Oran Gardner closely. How Strong has it. Pass out to the free throw line. Strong. Quick shot. No good. Rebound into the hands of Peyton Brooks. Girard looks to push the pace. Peyton Brooks will be fouled. And he'll go to the line and shoot 2. So Girard in transitions creating some fouls and finding themselves some attempts at the free throw line. New subs in the game for the Trojans as Maddie Kester checks in. Jariah Adolph back in, and we'll have a timeout called. I believe Girard called the timeout, so we'll step away for 30 seconds when we return. 17-9, Trojans lead at 4:43 to play, second quarter action. When we resume.
Hello, Four States. This is Jay Hatfield with Jay Hatfield Motorsports. We've been serving the Four States area with motorcycles, ATVs, and side-by-sides, plus offering you parts and service since 2005. We have 2 convenient locations, Pittsburgh and Joplin, selling quality brands such as Polaris, Kawasaki, Yamaha, Can-Am, and Suzuki. Jay Hatfield has a huge inventory available for immediate delivery. We offer financing options and an extensive selection of accessories. Most important, we're making deals. Come in and get your phone started today at Jay Hatfield Motorsports in Pittsburgh or Joplin.
Sorry, we had to cut that a little short. Play started a little quicker than I thought. Now Galena able to break the press, and they'll slow it down. Girard quick to get back in transition on defense. Riley Boyce took a seat at that last time out. Tired, and Sturgis turnaround shot no good. She fights for the rebound, and gonna have a foul called on Arista Sturgis. So that's her 3rd personal. Team foul number 3 in this quarter for Galena. Katie Thompson will check in for Galena for the first time. Thompson, Strong, Russell, Meyer, and Bennett, the 5 on the court for Galena. For the Trojans, they got Kester, Adolph, Boatman, David, and Marley Sisney. There's the 5 for each team on the court right now. Halfway through the second quarter, make sure and stick around for the Farmers Insurance halftime show. We'll break down the first half, and we'll try and get some scores around the Southeast Kansas at the break and talk about some stats and upcoming things here on the channel. Weston Russell has it top of the key. And this will be turned over back to Girard. Bailey Bradshaw check back in for the Trojans. Kick down low. And we got a jump ball that'll point the way of Girard. So good job there being aggressive, able to force a tie up, but 17-9, Trojans still lead it. Both teams off to a slow offensive start. It's good defense being played. 3 on the way, no good. And a rebound into the hands of Jariah Adolph. Girard will get a second chance opportunity. Adolph with the ball. Left wing, 3 on the way. Sisney's no good. Strong had it and ended up losing it, but Kester has the rebound for the Trojans. Third chance this possession now for Girard. Kester in the lane. Tough shot, no good. And Boyce comes in for the rebound. Weston Russell, ball on the ground, 50-50 ball, and Girard comes away with it. Uriah Adolph was on the floor, good hustle. Gives Girard the ball. We got a travel called. Maddie Kester and Dakota Bennett will check in for Katie Thompson for Galena. 2:28 to play. Still a lot of game left, and especially till halftime even. Girard's been pressing for most of this second half or first half. It's caused some issues for Galena, and now looks like we'll have a timeout. But we'll go ahead and keep it right here as make sure and stay up to date on all of our broadcasts at varsitysportslive.com. Full broadcast lineup, stories, and more at varsitysportslive.com. Up to 10 broadcasts per night. Live local sports in Southeast Kansas with Varsity Sports Live. So still a close one here, and probably not the start Girard coach Westcott was hoping for, but Galena hanging around here. They've had issues generating offense, but defensively, that's what's kept them in the game. And Girard has played outstanding defense. They forced 5 turnovers so far, maybe a couple more. I haven't been able to get all of them, but they've been able to slow down this Galena offense that can struggle from time to time, and it's been a struggle here in the first half. So they have the ball now, a little over 2 minutes to play. Riley Meyer, loser dribble down low. Russell gets double teamed. Boyce in the lane, shot blocked, and in the hands of Adolph. 2-on-1 fast break. Kick down low, shot, no good, but a foul. That was Marley Sisney that got fouled on that shot, and she'll shoot 2 free throws. Team foul number 4 this quarter on Galena. Foul was committed by Riley Meyer, her second of the game for Galena. Maddie Kester and Kaylee David will take a seat. Hayden Buckley checks back in. And also Riley Brooks checks back in. Misses both. And a jump ball will be called. What an effort by Sisney, though, but Russell was able to recover and force a jump ball, keep the ball with Galena. In the hands of Russell. She's guarded by Sisney. So Russell with it. Looks for an opening, finds Strong in the corner. Her pass down low is stolen away, and Girard will take it the other way. It's Buckley with it now up top. Riley Brooks straightaway three is good. And Girard finally gets a three to go. Extends the lead out to 11 with a minute to play until halftime, and back-to-back possessions. Galena turning it over. So for Galena, you need to try and keep this deficit to single digits going in the locker room and slow this game down. It's been played pretty slow so far, but last two possessions, these turnovers are starting to mount. Now 7 turnovers for Galena. Kick to the corner. Or along the perimeter for Girard. Riley Brooks has it. Kick down low. Under 45 seconds to play. Turnaround shot. No good. Rebound. Put back up and in. Bailey Bradshaw there to grab it and put it back. As nearly a turnover there. Riley Myers in a right spot at the right time, though. Fortunately, Sturgis three. No good. Girard rebound. 20 seconds to play. Riley Brooks will bring it up. Down low, turnaround. Ball's poked free. Now ends up in the hands of Bradshaw, and she gets it to go. Clock winding down. 5. And that'll do it for the first half. Girard ends the first half strong. They score 5 in the last minute and head into the locker room, 24-9 lead. As when we come back, we'll kick off the Farmers Insurance halftime show. All that coming up after this on your home of Galena High School Athletics, Galena.
Our whole vision of becoming the 4-state agency was because we want to be able to grow with our clients, whether they have a lake house in Oklahoma, whether they're starting a business and expanding into Arkansas. We want to make sure that they're taken care of, whether it's home, auto, financial services, or even life insurance. We want to walk through the stages of life with our clients. That's the biggest part. That's what makes us different.
Mercy Specialty Hospital in Southeast Kansas is an innovative healing environment for surgery, specialty care, physical therapy, imaging, and wellness programs. With all private rooms and spa-like surroundings, they offer a patient-centered experience like no other. Next door is Mercy Clinic Orthopedics that focuses on eliminating the discomfort caused by injuries and disorders of the bones, spine, and joints. You'll be treated at their full-service facility with state-of-the-art equipment. Both are centrally located in Galena, Kansas, near downtown Joplin to serve the 4 states area. Learn more at mercy.net.
More time before you wake up in the wild.
Our natural world needs us now. Step by step, side by side, together, we can find a way to ensure that all life on Earth can thrive. To learn more about how you can help protect and conserve nature, visit nature.org.
Prescription drug pricing points to corporate
Freedom of the press is about your right to know.
and Clark sheer athleticism.
It's about your right to be informed. Today, there are real threats to press freedom.
Reaching residential areas?
And your right to know about the world around us. We must protect our right to know, no matter what kind of news is important to you. Before it's too late, understand the threats. ProtectPressFreedom.org.
I used to drive an ambulance as an EMT, and I've always tried to be a safe driver. If people knew what I know, lives could be saved. In my car, if I see a truck or bus taking a turn, I know to take my time. When big vehicles turn right, they may swing wide to make the turn. If you try to sneak in, well, it's a lesson you'd rather not learn the hard way. When trucks and buses turn, let's you and I wait. It's our roads, it's our safety.
Welcome into the halftime show here as the Trojans lead the Bulldogs 24-9 at the break. The halftime show is brought to you by Leah Smith, Farmers Insurance 4-state agency serving Kansas, Oklahoma, Arkansas, and Missouri. Leah and her team have the products, services, and experience you're looking for. Give them a call today and see why they're more than just insurance. So there you go, Leah Smith bringing us the halftime show here, and we'll look at the Galena points, which they got 9 on the board, so they're going to need a strong second half to come back against a pretty well-balanced Trojan team. Led Riley Boyce, 4 points, Riley Meyer with 3, and then Weston Russell with 2. But really the story of that first half was Girard played outstanding defense. They were able to force 8 Galena turnovers, and most of them being because of that press and just getting Galena out of their rhythm. This is kind of what happened against Commerce last game when Commerce pressed for the first 3 quarters of the game, and Galena really struggled with that. And we've seen that when teams tend to press the whole game or the 75% of the game, Galena struggles with that because Riley Boyce is their main ball handler, and outside of that, there's nobody that's really comfortable dribbling the ball around as much as her, and they've struggled to find that second point guard, really. That's but they got some outside options. They're going to have to come alive here in the second half for Galena. We'll see what the Bulldogs can do, but Trojans in the first half very strong. 5 points in the last minute gives them the lead they have now, but we got about 5 minutes until second half action resumes. We'll go ahead and step away for our second time here on the Farmers Insurance halftime show. When we return on your home of Galena High School Athletics, Galena Sports Live.
I used to drive an ambulance as an EMT, and I've always tried to be a safe driver. If people knew what I know, lives could be saved. In my car, if I see a truck or bus taking a turn, I know to take my time. When big vehicles turn right, they may swing wide to make the turn. If you try to sneak in, well, it's a lesson you'd rather not learn the hard way. When trucks and buses turn, let's you and I wait. It's our roads, it's our safety.
Ladies and gentlemen, are you ready to embark on a mouth-watering journey down the legendary Route 66? Look no further than Bricks and Brews Woodfire Grill and Pub in the heart of Baxter Springs, Kansas. Start your culinary adventure with their delicious wood-fired pizzas. Keep it rolling with their classic appetizers and crisp salads. Plus, don't miss live music and so much more. Take a detour from the ordinary and head to Bricks and Brews in Baxter Springs, a taste bud trip down Route 66.
Our whole vision of becoming the 4-state agency was because we want to be able to grow with our clients, whether they have a lake house in Oklahoma, whether they're starting a business and expanding into Arkansas. We want to make sure that they're taken care of, whether it's home, auto, financial services, or even life insurance. We want to walk through the stages of life with our clients. That's the biggest part. That's what makes us different.
Welcome back into the halftime show. Just about 2.5 minutes away from second half action. We got the Galena boys taking on the Girard boys after this. That should be a good one as they duel. They're both sitting top of the standings, right around second and third place in the CNC and also the sub-state bracket. So that game could have some implications as we get couple weeks further on in the season, so make sure you stay around and watch that game, as we'll have that following this. We'll quickly conclude this game with a quick post game, and then we'll start a pregame on that show. But back to this game, Girard, a really balanced team. They have 4 seniors, 3 juniors, and then also they got Maddie Kessler. It's only a sophomore, and she's one of the taller players on this roster. She's made a difference tonight in the press, and also just her ability to be able to make tough shots in the paint. So probably not the best first half by the Trojans, but they finished the half strong and on a good note. So we'll see what kind of changes each team makes. I think for Galena, the biggest one is going to have to be just being able to break the press, not turning the ball over. They've had issues. I'm not going to beat a dead horse. I talked about it before the break, but being able to stop them turnovers from the press, it's all right for a couple of them to happen, but those just allow quick points by Girard, and they were able to get 6, 7, 8 points out of those in the first half, and really the deficit's 15 right now. If you cut out a couple of those and swing those turnovers in your favor, could be a much closer game. So it looks like you got 40 seconds on the clock. Coach Shockey having his last talks with his team coming out of the locker room, and same with Coach Westcott for the Trojans. Looks like we're set for third quarter action now. So Girard will start third quarter with the ball. Both teams will start the second half with the same 5 as they started the game with. So down low, Kester's shot too strong. Strong rips the rebound down, now has it stolen. And there's the turnovers we were just talking about. A little bit of pressure, and Galena strong panic there and gave it away to Girard for a quick 2 points. So now Galena has their first possession. Girard wasn't pressing to start the third quarter on that inbounds. Kick will be last touched by the Trojans. Stay here with Galena. For Galena, Arista Sturgis is playing with 3 fouls. She picked up 3 fouls nearly halfway through the second quarter and had to sit on the bench for the remainder. So this one will go out of bounds also. Be last touched by Peyton Brooks. Riley Boyce being guarded closely by Peyton Brooks. Strong with it in the quarter. Free throw shot is no good by Sturgis. Or it went out of bounds, but it was tipped by Girard. I was going to say that shot was way off. It looked weird coming out of her hand. Referees will convene and say Galena basketball. Strong straightaway three. Too strong. Now Maddie Kester has it for the Trojans. Dish down low. Peyton Brooks kick to Riley Brooks. Her three is good. Nothing but net. And Girard on a 5-0 run to start the second half. Meyer three. It's good. Second three of the game for Riley Meyer and has Galena's only 2 threes. Quick answer by Galena. Now Girard, they'll take a three of their own, and Riley Brooks has an answer for that one. So back-to-back possessions with a three from Riley Brooks for Girard. And now Boyce will fire this into the corner, but out of reach of Riley Meyer. Galena in their 3-2 zone. They've been playing that most of the game. Another three for Girard. Buckley's three is no good. Rims out in the hands of Riley Brooks. Buckley in the corner with it. Straightaway three. Brooks can't get it to go off the right side of the rim, and rebound off the flange of the basket into the hands of Riley Boyce. Weston Russell, now strong. This pass is batted, and Maddie Kester has a fast break where she's going to be fouled. Good hustle by Morgan Strong. They're able to get back and not just give her a free layup, make her earn it at the line. So that's going to be Morgan Strong's first personal. Trio of subs set to check in for Trojans. Galena's got sub set to check in as Dakota Bennett will check in the game for the Bulldogs. For the Trojans, Erica Boatman will check in. We also got Kennedy Keller. And we got Marley Sisney checking in. Kester gets both to go from the line, and that'll be Jariah Adolph checking in for Maddie Kester. Full court pressure here by Girard. Off the leg of a Trojan defender, it'll stay Galena basketball. Pass by Strong is picked off, and we'll have a foul committed. Riley Brooks was there and took it away. This foul is going to be called on Wesleyan Russell on that last stoppage in play. Kick to the corner, now up top, Riley Brooks. Jump shot from the free throw line. Peyton Brooks, no good. Now Riley Boyce has it for Galena. Into the corner, Strong, good look. High rebound into the hands of Erica Boatman. It'll be Trojan basketball. Free throw line, Peyton Brooks gets it to go. Girard scored 12 points now in the first 4 minutes of this quarter. Found the rhythm on offense now. Krista Sturgis will check in the game for Galena. Morgan Strong will leave. Inbound is right into the hands of Riley Brooks, and He'll go out of bounds, and he'll stay with the Trojans. So right now, Galena's having a hard time getting the ball inbounded. 3:43 third quarter. Kick to the corner on the inbounds. That shot's no good by Kennedy Keller. Now Galena comes away with it. Kick down to the corner. Boys crossover and gonna have a foul called. It's going to go against Girard. That's their first team foul of the quarter. Second personal foul on Kennedy Keller of the game. There's a bump and a foul. 2 quick fouls committed by the Trojans. Erica Boatman called for the foul, her second personal. Marley Sisney will check in for Riley Brooks for Girard. Top of the key, 3. Sturgis gets it to go, rattles it home. And Sturgis has her first points of the game. Missed last game and could have helped Galena, especially with the 3-point ball. One of the better 3-point shooters on this team for Galena. That time able to make the shot in rhythm. Now Girard basketball. 4 people spaced along the perimeter for Girard. Not in a hurry. Peyton Brooks has it. Now a kick to the corner. 3 on the way. Left short. Batted around. Galena basketball. The boys driving side to side now, loses their dribble, chucks it up. And we'll have a foul committed. Maybe a travel. Be my guess. Travel called. Give it back to the Trojans. Morgan Strong checking back in for Galena, and Carson Oran checks in the game for Girard. They also got Bailey Bradshaw checking in and Kaylee David. Offensive rebound by the Trojans. With David with it. Now we got a foul called. Or just went out of bounds. Full court pressure by Girard. Riley Boyce able to handle it that time and get across in time. Boyce in the lane, her shot no good. Orand has it. Just down low, Bailey Bradshaw through contact gets it to go. 38-15 Trojan lead, 1 minute to play in the third quarter. Came out of the locker room strong. Galena's gotten some shots to fall, but there they get one to go. Weston Russell 3. So now Galena has their 4th 3-pointer in the game. Able to get some production out there, and Russell knocks it down. Don't see her shoot that too many times. Top of the keys, Orand. Girard, quick shot. Orand banks it in from straight away. 15 seconds left in this quarter. Get it to Strong. Now Sturgis. Riley Boyce Last second heave. No good, as that takes us to the end of the third quarter. Your score 41-18. Girard leads it. We have 8 minutes to play in this one. We'll have fourth quarter action when we return.
Mercy Specialty Hospital in Southeast Kansas is an innovative healing environment for surgery, specialty care, physical therapy, imaging, and wellness programs. With all private rooms and spa-like surroundings, they offer a patient-centered experience like no other. Next door is Mercy Clinic Orthopedics that focuses on eliminating the discomfort caused by injuries and disorders of the bones, spine, and joints. You'll be treated at their full-service facility with state-of-the-art equipment. Both are centrally located in Galena, Kansas, near downtown Joplin to serve the four states area. Learn more at mercy.net.
Welcome in as we have 8 minutes of play remaining. Galena will start with the basketball. Riley Meyer in the corner, kick down low to Russell. Right wing, three is good by Riley Meyer. So Meyer's knocked down now her third three in the game. That's season high for her. And still a big Girard lead, but I'd like to see some fight out of this Bulldog team. Girard scored 17 points in that third quarter, and Galena had 9 points in the third quarter, so offense picked up on both sides. Morgan Strong has it. Five on the court for Galena. Sturgis, Meyer, Russell, Strong, and Bennett. Pass down low. Russell, turnaround, fouled. Tried to make a move inside and will go to the line to shoot a pair. First foul committed on or by Maddie Kester. Shot's no good. Rebound by Peyton Brooks. Girard will take it the other way. Corner three on the way, left short by Hayden Buckley, and we're going to have a jump ball. Girard with 4 timeouts, Galena with 3 timeouts left. Inbound and a quick shot. That was Boatman. Ball stay here with Girard. Pass tipped up in the air, but corralled by Boatman. Cross-court pass, Kester. Drive inside, layup. Through contact, can't get it to fall. Already 2 minutes gone by in the fourth quarter. Kick down low is Russell. Boyce in the lane, hoisted up and couldn't get the roll. Kester has the rebound. Now, Riley Brooks. And Kester trying to drive as she was cut off, and Rista Sturgis fouled her. That was Sturgis' 5th personal foul. So she's out for the game. Maddie Kester drains the 3. And leads the game 44-21. So be another loss for Galena. They fall to 3-11 and move on to play Baxter Springs on Thursday, I believe. I'll have to look at the schedule next break. Katie Thompson in the game now for Galena's. Played a couple minutes. Haven't seen her very much. Saw her more earlier on in the season. Thompson has it now. We got an illegal screen set. Be called on Katie Thompson. Things just not going Galena's way defensively in this fourth quarter or third quarter, whole second half, really, but offensively has been the issue. Girard brings in a new fresh 5 players on the court. There's a rebound and a putback attempt. That was Kennedy Keller. She gets fouled. There'll be Keller in the game. Marley Sisney, Jariah Adolph, Carson O'Rand, and Kaylee David. That's the 5 in the game for the Trojans. Last foul was committed by Riley Boyce, as that was team foul number 4 of the quarter. Now that'll be team foul number 5 on Galena, and it'll be a 2 shots. 3rd personal foul on Wesleyan Russell. First one is good. Long rebound out to Boyce for Galena. Weaving in and out. Cut off, though. Kennedy Keller playing good defense on the perimeter. Now Strong has it. Loses her dribble. Kick to the corner, and we'll have a jump ball that'll stick with Galena. Seems like there's been a lot of jump balls today. More than normal. Riley Meyer nearly loses her footing. We'll have a foul called, though. Be the 2nd team foul on Girard. Be called on Marley Sisney. Her first personal is Galena retains possession. Short corner, shots no good by Meyer. Now Girard will control it. Under 4 minutes to play. Have the boys game tipping off about 15 minutes after the conclusion of this one. So around to 7:25, 7:30 tip-off time in that. We close this one out. The final 3 minutes, 30 seconds. Riley Boyce, nice bank off the glass to get it to go. Boyce has 6 points in the game. Turnaround shot, as that was Keller falls short. Strong, guarded by Oran. Didn't have much. Russell's trapped, and we'll have a timeout called on the floor. It'll be a full timeout called by Galena, so we'll go ahead and take it with them. We'll be back in 1 minute on your home of Galena High School Athletics. Galena Sports.
Ladies and gentlemen, are you ready to embark on a mouth-watering journey down the legendary Route 66? Look no further than Bricks and Brews Woodfire Grill and Pub in the heart of Baxter Springs, Kansas. Start your culinary adventure with their delicious wood-fired pizzas. Keep it rolling with their classic appetizers and crisp salads. Plus, don't miss live music and so much more. Take a detour from the ordinary and head to Bricks and Brews in Baxter Springs, a taste bud trip down Route 66.
Looking for a pharmacy that truly cares? Look no further than Four States Pharmacy, your hometown pharmacy in Galena, locally owned and rooted in our community. Four States Pharmacy is the place to go for those needed vaccinations. Plus, check out their large selection of everything you need to keep your family happy and healthy. Take advantage of their convenient drive-thru or local delivery with Four States Smart Car. For seniors, Four States Pharmacy offers free Medicare Part D consultations. Four State Pharmacy, where your health and community come together in Galena. Check us out online at fourstatespharmacy.com.
So welcome back. We're out of the timeout now. Look to close this one out. Galena's had 7 turnovers here in the first or second half and 8 in the first half, so still a higher number of turnovers, but certainly not the reason this game ain't going in their favor. They got played against a really good defensive team in Girard, and Girard's offense came out ready to shoot in that second half and was able to start making some of their shots, and they're going to come away with the victory tonight. Just had the final 2 minutes, that's Oran rattles that 3 home. Riley Boyce driving by. That's Keller. Nice finish for Riley Boyce. Oop. Left wing. Now cross-court pass. Rand will take it. Same spot as last time. This time it's no good. And a rebound. We have a jump ball. Oh, a sub come in for Galena as that's Caleb Matthews checking in. Riley Boyce will leave the game with 1 minute and 8 seconds to play. So Rand with it in the corner. Jump stop, shot. Can't get it to fall into the hands of Morgan Strong. Matthews will be fouled. That's 3rd team foul on Girard, so still 2 more fouls until they get to the bonus. Inside, Russell's shot is no good. They'll be hit out of bounds. Last touch by Girard. But Galena will play on Thursday. Thursday against Baxter Springs. Girard will take on Anderson County on Friday, so those are next couple games for these teams. For the Galena girls, they'll move to 3-11 on the season, and the Girard girls will move to 9-4, so still battling it out with Cherryville atop the sub-state bracket, and there's a chance these two teams see each other again this season in sub-state bracket. It'll be played in Caney Valley, so it'll be quite the drive out there for that. Girard will dribble it out. The final score will be 48-25. Girard wins, as that's game one of our doubleheader. We'll go ahead and wrap this up real quick before we start the pregame for the next game. But for Galena, 15 turnovers certainly hurt them, and they had struggles getting the offense started there in the first half, 9 points, and had a chance to get back in it, but Girard came out in second half and didn't allow that. They played really good offense, and they played good defense for the full 32 minutes of this game, and they played harder than Galena tonight and were able to get the victory, so props to them. But we'll look at some of the points for Galena. Riley Boyce had 8 points. Arista Sturgis had 3. Weston Russell had 5 points, and Riley Meyer had 9. So leading scorer is Riley Meyer. Usually it's Riley Boyce, but Riley Meyer, only a freshman, showing ability to knock down that 3. That's a good sign, is not only for this season, but for the next couple seasons. It's a young team still for Galena, and they've been able to learn, and some of them just don't have the most confidence yet, but that all just comes with experience and getting better each week. So we got a final here as this game concludes. Galena loses it, and we move on to the second game of our doubleheader, where we'll start pregame when we return after this.
Mercy Specialty Hospital in Southeast Kansas is an innovative healing environment for surgery, specialty care, physical therapy, imaging, and wellness programs. With all private rooms and spa-like surroundings, they offer a patient-centered experience like no other. Next door is Mercy Clinic Orthopedics that focuses on eliminating the discomfort caused by injuries and disorders of the bones, spine, and joints. You'll be treated at their full-service facility with state-of-the-art equipment. Both are centrally located in Galena, Kansas, near downtown Joplin to serve the 4 states area. Learn more at mercy.net.
Hello, 4 States. This is Jay Hatfield with Jay Hatfield Motorsports. We've been serving the 4 States area with motorcycles, ATVs, and side-by-sides, plus offering you parts and service since 2005. We have 2 convenient locations, Pittsburgh and Joplin, selling quality brands such as Polaris, Kawasaki, Yamaha, Can-Am, and Suzuki. Jay Hatfield has a huge inventory available for immediate delivery. We offer financing options and an extensive selection of accessories. Most important, we're making deals. Come in and get your fun started today at Jay Hatfield Motorsports in Pittsburgh or Joplin.
Question: what will you find on all over-the-counter or OTC medicine packages to help you choose the right drug and use it safely? The answer: the drug facts label. This label lists the medicine's active ingredients and purpose, how much to take, and warnings you should know before using it. Remember, even OTC medicines you buy without a prescription can cause side effects you don't want. So follow the information listed on the drug facts label. For more information, visit fda.gov/drug facts label. A message from the U.S. Food and Drug Administration.
Number one, obviously, is safety. We definitely call 811 to find out if there are any buried lines, fiber optic, whether it be telephone or pipeline or anything. Don't take a chance. Don't think you know and say, well, I don't remember anything being put in there. Call 811 and make sure that that's identified, that there isn't something there before you make that crossing. Because in the end, we want everybody going home.
Ladies and gentlemen, are you ready to embark on a mouth-watering journey down the legendary Route 66? Look no further than Bricks and Brews Woodfire Grill and Pub in the heart of Baxter Springs, Kansas. Start your culinary adventure with their delicious wood-fired pizzas. Keep it rolling with their classic appetizers and crisp salads. Plus, don't miss live music and so much more. Take a detour from the ordinary and head to Bricks and Brews in Baxter Springs, a taste bud trip down Route 66.
What would happen if I had to pick up the phone, call 911 for one of my family members or one of my neighbors? What would I do if no one was on the other end to respond? What if there was no 911? So you can be a part of the solution.
Anybody can be a firefighter. Male, female, younger, older.
We have school teachers. We have leaders in business.
Is me, you, anyone that wants to be.
There is no typical firefighter.
Welcome back, everyone, as we get set for this matchup between Galena and Girard on the boys' side. Galena comes into this one 8-5, and Girard comes in 8-4. Girard winning the first one this year at their place. First time they'd beat Galena since 2019, and previously before that, Girard had won 4 years straight. So it's been back and forth, and now Galena looks to even it up on the season with this Girard team and put themselves in sole second place or I guess it would tie them for second place in the sub-state bracket and the CNC, really. But Girard leads the all-time series 11-10, and Galena coming off their last game 51-31, dominant defensively, able to force a lot of turnovers. And some good play by Zane Turner, aggressive, and that was certainly nice to see for Galena. A nice spark on offense outside of Jack Perry, and Galena's going to have Zane Turner doing that again tonight. Being able to facilitate the ball, he was able to do that well, and Jack Perry was able to get his points too. But for Girard, they're a pretty experienced team. They still lost a lot of players last year's. Most of their team was seniors, but they still return a lot of guys that are upperclassmen, and 3 seniors is what I'm looking at right now. But they were a team that just played fundamentally sound and was able to get the win last time out over Galena 53-41. But it'll be an interesting one tonight. It can go either way, and it's going to go to team that wins the 50-50 balls, wins the turnover battle, and limits the second chance points, and it'll be interesting. So we got 9 minutes until kickoff, but before we step away, I'm gonna let you know that Galena Sports Live is presented by Mercy Specialty Hospital and Orthopedics in Galena, innovative healing environment for surgery, specialty care, physical therapy, imaging, and wellness programs. Right here in Southeast Kansas, with all private rooms and spa-like surroundings. Learn more at mercy.net or call 620-783-1732. So there you go. Mercy Specialty sponsoring the pregame show, and they'll continue that when we return here after our second commercial break.
Looking for a pharmacy that truly cares? Look no further than 4 States Pharmacy, your hometown pharmacy in Galena, locally owned and rooted in our community. 4 States Pharmacy is the place to go for those needed vaccinations. Plus, check out their large selection of everything you need to keep your family happy and healthy. Take advantage of their convenient drive-thru or local delivery with 4 States Smart Car. For seniors, 4 States Pharmacy offers free Medicare Part D consultations. 4 State Pharmacy, where your health and community come together in Galena. Check us out online at 4statespharmacy.com.
Everybody can make something, because I think everyone has a spark of creativity, and the reason that I have to keep making is because I don't think my life would be as fulfilling without it. If you make things yourself, that means you're not cowering in fear. You're out there taking chances. That, I think, is my way of saying I love you to the world. All right, now I want to hear why you make.
Share your own Why I Make story today. Visit whyimake.org.
For more than 20 years, Gherkin Rental has been the place to go to get the job done in eastern Kansas and western Missouri. With a huge selection of quality equipment, from roll-offs to trailers, telehandlers to generators, power washers to popcorn makers. Experienced equipment professionals and clean, well-maintained tools to help you get the job done right the first time. Gherkin Rental. Stop by any of their 13 locations across the KC Metro or call 855-GHERKINS. That's 855-437-5367.
Our whole vision of becoming the 4-state agency was because we want to be able to grow with our clients, whether they have a lake house in Oklahoma, whether they're starting a business and expanding into Arkansas. We want to make sure that they're taken care of, whether it's home, auto, financial services, or even life insurance. We want to walk through the stages of life with our clients. That's the biggest part. That's what makes us different.
Welcome back into the Mercy pregame show as we look at some key players for Galena. Starting off, Zane Turner, key player, 18 points last game against Commerce and was the main point guard on the floor. I know Coach Meyer likes to sub guys in and out and keep them fresh, and Zane Turner did a solid job being able to slash in the lanes and finish through contact, draw fouls, and also find his teammates. Quentin Cox down low and kick out to the perimeter. Is Jack Perry was pretty silent all night. Commerce had a good game plan on him, so I was happy how other players stepped up for Galena, and that's something we haven't seen at the first part of the season. We've started to see it more towards the middle part of the season, so that's why this matchup's so interesting, because Galena didn't really know a whole lot about him at the beginning of the season, having a whole new starting lineup, returning one starter in Jack Perry, and now they've gotten some more games under him and really know what their team excels at and what they're not as good at. So it'll be interesting. It's always interesting second time around to see how the teams fare against each other after a lot more practice. But another key player for Galena, Quentin Cox, tallest guy listed for Galena, and he's going to have to be a force down low. The last couple games, he's really emerged as a rebounder on the offensive end and able to get putbacks and draw fouls and really just corrupt the defense and force a lot of people to get drawn in. And he's going to have a big game for Galena on the offensive and defensive boards because he's the main threat that protects the rim. And they got some height on this Girard team, so he's had some foul issues and can't have those tonight. And then Jack Perry, Perry's been outstanding all season. Really the leader on this team. Him and Zane Turner are the two leaders, and he's going to draw a lot of attention. Girard's very familiar with him as they played him last year. They saw Jack Perry 3 times. We've seen him this year, so we'll see what the game plan Coach Herlocker has for Jack Perry this game and how they'll fare. But we'll step away one more time, and when we come back, we'll have starting lineups and tip-off. All that coming up next on the Mercy pregame show.
The Supplemental Security Income Program provides monthly payments to help meet basic needs, like putting food on the table, paying the rent, or buying new shoes for growing feet. You may qualify if your income and financial resources are low and you are 65 or older, or an adult or child with a disability or who is blind. Call 1-800-772-1213 or go to ssa.gov/SSI to start to apply. Produced at U.S. taxpayer expense.
Dad, you need to go. Really? It's important. I feel fine. Look, you cannot mess around with this kind of stuff. Some cancers, man, we just don't want to lose you from something we could have caught. What I need to do? You just give your doctor a call, and they'll tell you what screening test you need. Fine. Can I have my pie now? Oh, man.
I was raised in a small town, and there was a lot of people who took time to invest in me. And so when we decided to open up our offices, we want to make sure that we're pouring back into the community that's giving to us. We care. We want to be involved. We want to have a passion for what you have a passion for. We want to be able to give back. And that's the foundation. That's why we're more than just insurance.
So welcome back in to the pregame show here, as we're under a minute away from tip-off. Getting to some keys to the game before we do the starting lineups. Oh, looks like we're going to do the national anthem. So I'm just going to go ahead and put this down and come back when we're done with the national anthem. So great job by the GHS choir there, as now we look to the keys to the game. And for Galena, it starts with forcing turnovers. They were able to force 15 turnovers last game, and they allowed 31 points. So being able to force turnovers is going to be a big part for Galena tonight to slow this Girard team down that has two players that are going to start for him, 6'4" and 6'5", and that will be interesting to see how they fare. So now we're going to get to the starting lineups, starting off with junior number 4, Ranson Bourne, senior number 5, Aiden Schroike, freshman number 30, Cam Smith, senior number 34, Colton Dressler, and junior number 40, Scott Moore. And now for your Galena Bulldogs, senior number 1, Brant Stroop, junior number 3, Jack Perry, sophomore number 4, Thatcher Botkin, senior number 23, Zane Turner, and junior number 34, Quentin Cox. That rounds out your starting lineups for both teams. Oh. We're just about set to get this matchup underway. Girard, one of the taller teams in the CNC. Galena doesn't have a lot of height. Quentin Cox and Jack Perry is their second tallest player. Outside of them, they have nowhere to go for height. So we're set. Dressler will face off against, or Moore will face off against Cox as Galena wins the opening tip and controls the ball. Thatcher Botkin with it. Will be guarded by Ranson Bourne. Girard just playing man-to-man defense to start out. Jack Perry with the ball in the paint. Nothing there. They're going to taking their time. First 30 seconds of the game. Find the right shot. Perry, turnaround shot from the free throw line. No good. Cox comes down with the rebound, and there's the offensive rebound, and we're talking about able to capitalize on the second chance points. Zane Turner. And a big game last game against Commerce. Gets the scoring started for Galena there. They take the early 2-0 lead. Inside, shot no good by Moore. And Galena come away with the rebound. Jack Perry, guarded by Dressler. Perry in the lane, jump stop, shot, rolls and goes. So 2 possessions, 2 baskets by Galena in the opening minute. Now Bourne has it on the wing. Cam Smith, now Troike will take the pull-up shot and drains it to get the Trojans on the board, 4-2. Jack Perry has it over on the wing. Now Brant Stroop. To Zane Turner in the corner, guarded by Troike. Just turn around, nope, cut off. Zane Turner on the right wing. Now into the hands of Botkin. Perry down on the post. Bad entry pass, and it's stolen away. That was Colton Dressler there to come up with the steal. Troike in the paint. Loses his dribble. Bourne's there to pick it up. Troike catches it in the paint. Turnaround shot, no good. And ball is batted around and rebounded. It's in the hands of Scott Moore. But it somehow ended up in the hands of Quentin Cox. And now we have our first substitution of the game. Ethan Brooks will check in for Cam Smith for Girard. Thatcher Botkin control the point. Botkin doesn't shoot a whole lot, but when he does, good things happen. And Perry turns it over here. He's trapped in the corner and had nowhere to go. The blocks, nope, a foul will be committed as Perry came out behind him and blocked the shot, but they'll say there was a little too much contact, and Troike will go to the line. Troike's first free throw is good. Troike has all 4 Girard points to start this one. Haven't seen any full court pressure by either team yet. Brant Stroud, now Perry has it turned over. Ethan Brooks, fast break. And Brooks will lay it in. Perry already has 1 foul. Smart by him not to try and block that and get a second foul early on. Perry has it top of the key. Down low, Quentin Cox, nice entry pass. Now he's doubled. He'll go up, and he's fouled. Bourne came down to help, but Cox went up quick enough before the double team got there and able to draw the foul. This foul go on Scott Moore, his first personal foul, team foul number 1 on Girard. First one's good for Cox. Cox gets the roll. Ties things back up at 6. It's been a back and forth game all night. Ethan Brooks has it. For Girard now, Troike over to Bourne. Pull up 3. Will take it and drain it. That's Colton Dressler. Takes it in rhythm and knocks it down. Girard leads it by 3. This pass is stolen. That's Dressler again. Fast break. And we got a charge. Nice play by Thatcher Botkin. Not afraid. Stand in front of the 6'4 Colton Dressler there. And makes a team play to force a turnover. Bryson Stroop will check in for Brant Stroop now, and Girard will make some substitutions of their own. Then Colin will check in, and Cam Smith will check back in for Girard. Halfway through first quarter of action here in Galena. Botkin comes around the top of the key, takes the 3, no good. Cox does a great job high pointing the ball, goes up strong and gets fouled. That's what Galena's going to need all night is him being aggressive on the offensive boards, keeping him out of foul trouble. Cox free throw's good. Clinton Cox now has 4 points in the game, and it's back to a 1-point game. Girard ball. Ethan Brooks will bring it up. Galena in a 2-3 zone. Top of the keys, Cullen. Now kick to the corner, Troike. Ethan Brooks turnaround over Cox. Gets it to go. Girard's offense has been clicking. They answer back and get back out to a 3-point lead. Quentin Cox, top of the key. Feed, and it'll be turned over, but thrown out of bounds. So that was Dressler there that took it away and threw it, thought somebody was there, and went out of bounds. All back to Galena. Thatcher Botkin will take his first seat of the game. Zane Adams will check in. Adams has seen more and more minutes each game this season. He's been an intense defender for Galena. This pass is going to be nearly turned over. Perry able to recover it, though. Zane Adams with it on the wing. Cox at the top of the key. Galena slowing things down this possession. Trying to find a good shot. Perry, pull-up jumper. It's good. That's where Perry exceeds, is right there on the pull-up jumpers. Has 4 points now and 11-10 Girard lead. Cam Smith takes the 3 and gets the roll. So Girard knocking down some early threes and out to a 4-point lead now. Two minutes left in the first quarter. Down low to Cox. Nearly has it jarred free. Cox goes up and can't get it, but Adams pokes it free and gets the ball back for Galena. And there's the tense defense that we've seen out of him since he started seeing playing minutes. Turner will take the 3, well short. And now Girard has the ball. Ethan Brooks with it. Cam Smith. Now Troike on the wing. Thought about it. Not this time. Pass down low is tipped by Adams and into the hands of Jack Perry. Great job keeping active hands. Shane Turner with it at the top of the key. Under a minute to play. Oop. And he'll be fouled on the arm. This will be team foul number 4 on Girard at the quarter. Foul's going to go against Ben Cullen. So Girard will have Scott Moore and Branson Bourne check back in. So Brant, Stroop, and Thatcher Bach can check back in for Galena. Turner drive to the hoop, and we're going to have a foul called. Turner he'll go to the line and shoot 2. Galena's in the bonus now. This foul's called on Scott Moore's second personal. Turner's first one is good. Aiden Troike will check in the game for Scott Morris. He'll take a seat with 2 fouls. Turner can't get the second one. And Girard rebound. Cam Smith that came away with the rebound. Now Galena playing man defense. They'll switch it up on Girard and see if this works. Schmeier didn't like how the zone was faring against Girard. Troike makes his move, kick to the corner. Bourne's 3 is well off, and it'll be end of the first quarter. We got a good one here. Don't go anywhere. Girard leads at 14-11. We head to the second quarter. So welcome back in here as 14-11 your score. Both teams some good offense to start this game, and Girard will start the second quarter with a 3-point lead. And not yet out of the timeout, but some early fouls by Girard as Galena got in the bonus. Scott Moore has 2 fouls for Girard, so he'll be back on the floor now, so it'll be something to watch as if he stays out of foul trouble, as he's one of the key players for these Trojans. They got plenty of depth on that bench. Girard will start with the ball to start the second quarter. Ethan Brooks is going to be called for a travel. So that'll quickly give it to Galena. Dane Turner finds Jack Perry. Turner into the basket. His shot's up and in. Tough shot by Turner. Gets the finger roll to go to bring the Galena deficit to 1. Well, Turner with 5 points. This shot's no good, and Turner has the ball. Slow things down for Galena. So they look for their first lead since 4-0. Turner thought about it, not this time. Hard still playing man defense. It made it tough to get it to Jack Perry all night. Jack Perry has it. Pull up shot, no good. Gets his own rebound. Layup, no good, and we're going to have a foul called. This foul's going to go on Quentin Cox, so that'll be his first personal. First team foul of the quarter. Ranson Bourne. Back door. Perry's going to be called for the foul. And that'll be a second foul, so contesting the shot by Dressler, and Dressler will go to the line and shoot two. Dressler's first is no good. Dressler 1 of 2 that time at the line. Gives the Trojans a 2-point lead. We have the same 5 on the floor as they started the game with. And this pass is red. And Brooks off to the fast break and gets it to go. So Girard's jumped some passing lanes a couple times, and it's led to some fast break transition points. 17-13 your score. 2 minutes gone by in the second quarter. Feed to Cox down low, and he'll be fouled on the arm. This foul is called on Ranson Bourne, his first personal. Team foul. Oh. Scoreboard just shut off. So we'll pause the game as they try and figure out what the scoreboard is, but both coaches can kind of use this as a free timeout. There it goes. Just a quick delay, but that is team foul number 1 on Girard this quarter. Perry will take the pull-up 3, gets it to go. Cuts into the deficit. Now a 1-point Girard lead. Been back and forth all night. Troike had it poked free momentarily, retains possession, and looks like we're going to have a foul called. So with that 3, Jack Perry has 7 points in the game. This foul is going to be called on Thatcher Botkin. That's a 3rd team foul on Galena already, so Girard could get into the bonus pretty early in this quarter. Dressler will take the 3. Too strong, and a Brooks hustles after it for the rebound. Troike in the lane, falls down. Finds Bourne. Now Brooks. And that's Scott Moore. They're able to finish. Girard, some really good ball movement that possession. Push the lead back to 3. Zane Turner has it on the wing. Now Stroop down low. Perry will be double teamed. Kick to the corner. Jack Perry pull up three straight away. Gives it. And we got a tie ball game now. That was pretty tight defense, but Jack Perry rises up over that and sinks the three. Ball saved. Nope. It's saved, but into the hands of Galena. Jack Perry with it. Finds Botkin. He'll slow it down now. Halfway through the second quarter, we're all tied up. We anticipated a close game. We got a foul here on Girard. Couple players in the area. We'll see who they whistle for this one. Ranson Bourne called for the foul. His second personal. Team foul number 2 of the quarter. Bryson Stroop checks in for Brant Stroop. Jack Perry has it on the top of the key. Cross-court pass. Now Perry in the lane. Nearly lost it. Finds an open Botkin. His three is good. Galena now has the lead, 22-19. Last 3 field goal makes by Galena has been threes. Girard tries to answer, can't do so. And now a little bit of pressure. They'll back off, and Galena will slow it down. But Thatcher Botkin doesn't shoot a lot. When he does, good things happen. 3 minutes to play. Perry pull-up shot left short, and Dressler has the rebound. Cam Smith, kick to the corner. Ransom Bourne will be bumped. And it's foul number 3 on Jack Perry, so it'll be an interesting decision for Coach Meyer now, as they have to sit him down for a little bit. Jack Perry's 3rd personal foul, team foul number 4 of the quarter. Ethan Brooks has it, top of the key. Short corner now down low. Layup left short. Second chance. He's fouled. Scott Moore that's going to go to the line. So that's team foul number 5 on Galena also, and second personal foul on Quentin Cox. Free throw's good by Scott Moore. Quentin Cox will take a seat as well, so very small lineup for Galena on the floor. That one's good for Scott Moore. Cuts the Galena lead down to 1. Shane Turner will handle the point. That's Thatcher Botkin. Now we'll have a timeout called by Galena. 30-second timeout on the floor. We'll take it with them. 22-21, Galena leads it with 2.5 minutes till half. Play will resume when we return.
Hello, Four States. This is Jay Hatfield with Jay Hatfield Motorsports. We've been serving the Four States area with motorcycles, ATVs, and side-by-sides, plus offering you parts and service since 2005. We have 2 convenient locations, Pittsburgh and Joplin, selling quality brands such as Polaris, Kawasaki, Yamaha, Can-Am, and Suzuki. Jay Hatfield has a huge inventory available for immediate delivery. We offer financing options and an extensive selection of accessories. Most important, we're making deals. Come in and get your fun started today at Jay Hatfield Motorsports in Pittsburgh or Joplin.
So welcome back, as we have 2.5 minutes until halftime. Make sure and stick around for the Farmers Insurance halftime show. We'll break down the first half and a little bit more at the conclusion of these final 2 minutes and 33 seconds. But for Galena, their star player Jack Perry has 3 fouls, and their big man Quentin Cox has 2 fouls. So they're pretty small lineup on the floor as they're going to be battling through this first half. I won't see Jack Perry the rest of this half, and maybe not Quentin Cox. Looks like Galena's just trying to use some clock right now. Zane Turner gets free. Zane Turner at the top of the key, guarded by Cam Smith. Get it back up top to Botkin. Troike and Cam Smith up high, guarding well above 3-point line. Galena's wasted almost a minute of clock. Now Brant Stroop with it. Zane Turner drives and now bring things back up top. Kick to the corner. Botkin, jump stop. Turner with it, driving baseline. Nice feed. Stroop's layup, no good. And smart not to foul there. That would have been a bad foul, 94 feet from the basket. But Girard basketball, 45 seconds to play. Cam Smith, jump stop. Now Troike has it. He's blocked. And we got a foul called on the floor, but won't matter. It'll be 2 shots anywhere since Girard's in the bonus. This foul's called on Zane Adams, his first personal foul. And that's 5th one that'll send Girard to the free throw line in the double bonus. Send Scott Moore to the line. Jack Perry and Quentin Cox will check back in the game for Galena. St. Adams and Bryson Stroop will leave the game. Moore's second one left short, and goes 1 of 2. We're tied up at 22 with 30 seconds left here in the first half. Been a good first half so far by both teams. Galena looked to hold for the last shot. Last 2 possessions, they just tried to use a lot of clock, and now we'll get a timeout. So we'll go ahead and keep it here. There's 13.2 seconds remain. Galena called it, and I believe it's 30-second timeout, but wanted to let you know to stay up to date on all of our broadcasts at varsitysportslive.com. Full broadcast lineups, stories, and more at varsitysportslive.com. Up to 10 broadcasts per night, live local sports in Southeast Kansas with Varsity Sports Live. So make sure you check that page out. See all of our upcoming broadcasts, some of our previous broadcasts too. So the next stream we'll be doing on our channel will be next Tuesday against, I believe, Frontenac. And then Galena will travel to Baxter Springs, but it'll be simulcasted much like this one. What we're doing with Girard is they did the same thing when we traveled to Girard. It'll be the same deal when we take on Baxter Springs on Thursday. And looks like we're out of the timeout and ready to play again. So 13 seconds. Gets inbounded in the backcourt. Zane Turner. High ball screen. Doesn't take it. Last second. It'll go out of bounds. It'll stay with Galena, but 0.6 seconds, so not much time. And that'll end the first half as your score, 22-22. We're tied up. Don't go anywhere. We got a good one here, but when we come back, we'll have the Farmers Insurance halftime show to recap all this first half. All that coming up next on your home of Galena High School Athletics, Galena.
Our whole vision of becoming the four-state agency was because we want to be able to grow with our clients, whether they have a lake house in Oklahoma, whether they're starting a business and expanding into Arkansas. We want to make sure that they're taken care of, whether it's home, auto, financial services, or even life insurance. We want to walk through the stages of life with our clients. That's the biggest part. That's what makes us different.
Mercy Specialty Hospital in Southeast Kansas is an innovative healing environment for surgery, specialty care, physical therapy, imaging, and wellness programs. With all private rooms and spa-like surroundings, they offer a patient-centered experience like no other. Next door is Mercy Clinic Orthopedics that focuses on eliminating the discomfort caused by injuries and disorders of the bones, spine, and joints. You'll be treated at their full-service facility with state-of-the-art equipment. Both are centrally located in Galena, Kansas, near downtown Joplin to serve the four-states area. Learn more at mercy.net.
More time before you wake up in the wild.
Our natural world needs us now. Step by step, side by side, together, we can find a way to ensure that all life on Earth can thrive. To learn more about how you can help protect and conserve nature, visit nature.org.
Prescription drug pricing points to corporate
Freedom of the press is about your right to know.
and Clark sheer athleticism.
It's about your right to be informed. Today, there are real threats to press freedom
Reaching residential areas?
and your right to know about the world around us. We must protect our right to know, no matter what kind of news is important to you. Before it's too late, understand the threats. ProtectPressFreedom.org.
I used to drive an ambulance as an EMT, and I've always tried to be a safe driver. If people knew what I know, lives could be saved. In my car, if I see a truck or bus taking a turn, I know to take my time. When big vehicles turn right, they may swing wide to make the turn. If you try to sneak in, well, it's a lesson you'd rather not learn the hard way. When trucks and buses turn, let's you and I wait. It's our roads, it's our safety.
Welcome into the halftime show. This halftime show is brought to you by Leah Smith Farmers Insurance, four-state agency, serving Kansas, Oklahoma, Arkansas, and Missouri. Leah and her team have the products, services, and experience you're looking for. Give them a call today and see why they're more than just insurance. So that first half was really back and forth, a lot of lead changes, a lot of ties, and ultimately it ends up 22-22 tie. The Galena scoring's led by Jack Perry with 10 points. Zane Turner has 5, Quentin Cox with 4, Thatcher Botkin with 3. So that rounds out the Galena scoring. Galena's having some foul issues, though, is Jack Perry, their main scorer. He has 3 fouls, so that'll be something to watch for the entirety of the second half, as it's crucial that he doesn't pick up that 4th foul, because then he's going to have to play really conservative, and they need his height in the game with this Girard team. I mean, with Aiden Troike, who's a 6'4 guard, really athletic, can knock it down from anywhere on the floor. Also, they got Colton Dressler and Scott Moore. That's a lot of height to not have Jack Perry on the floor. So hopefully he can stay poised and stay grounded and not commit some more fouls. But for Girard, their offensive attack was really balanced. They had Ethan Brooks come in off the bench, and he really gave them a spark. He brought the energy, and he's scrappy player. He got out there and hustled 100% every time, and he came up with a couple offensive boards that led to some points for his team. And for a six-man, that's exactly what you ask for. That's what your job's supposed to be, is you come out and do that. And he made a big difference there in the first half. Also, Girard was able to really attack the paint between Scott Moore. He was dominating inside, and then Colton Dressler had a couple looks, and Dressler can knock it down from the outside with some size. Saw him knock it down one time. Really balanced attack for both teams. They really just had about 7 guys consistently subbing in for Galena and Girard. So both coaches know how much this game means. It could certainly have implications on the playoff seeding in the sub-state bracket, and these two teams definitely could see each other again, even after their 2 initial matchups this season. They saw each other 3 times last year, and both these teams look to be 2 of the best teams in the CNC. But we have about a little over 4.5 minutes. We'll go ahead and take our second commercial break at the halftime show, and we'll continue to break things down and look a little bit forward to the start of the third quarter when we return.
Looking for a pharmacy that truly cares? Look no further than 4 States Pharmacy, your hometown pharmacy in Galena, locally owned and rooted in our community. 4 States Pharmacy is the place to go for those needed vaccinations. Plus, check out their large selection of everything you need to keep your family happy and healthy. Take advantage of their convenient drive-thru or local delivery with 4 States Smart Car. For seniors, 4 States Pharmacy offers free Medicare Part D consultations. 4 State Pharmacy, where your health and community come together in Galena. Check us out online at 4statespharmacy.com.
Question: what will you find on all over-the-counter or OTC medicine packages to help you choose the right drug and use it safely? The answer: the drug facts label. This label lists the medicine's active ingredients and purpose, how much to take, and warnings you should know before using it. Remember, even OTC medicines you buy without a prescription can cause side effects you don't want. So follow the information listed on the drug facts label. For more information, visit fda.gov/drug facts label. A message from the U.S. Food and Drug Administration.
Hello, 4 States. This is Jay Hatfield with Jay Hatfield Motorsports. We've been serving the 4 States area with motorcycles, ATVs, and side-by-sides, plus offering you parts and service since 2005. We have 2 convenient locations, Pittsburgh and Joplin, selling quality brands such as Polaris, Kawasaki, Yamaha, Can-Am, and Suzuki. Jay Hatfield has a huge inventory available for immediate delivery. We offer financing options and an extensive selection of accessories. Most important, we're making deals. Come in and get your fun started today at Jay Hatfield Motorsports in Pittsburgh or Joplin.
Number one, obviously, is safety. We definitely call 811 to find out if there are any buried lines, fiber optic, whether it be telephone or pipeline or anything. Don't take a chance. Don't think you know and say, well, I don't remember anything being put in there. Call 811 and make sure that that's identified, that there isn't something there before you make that crossing. Because in the end, we want everybody going home.
For more than 20 years, Gherkin Rental has been the place to go to get the job done in eastern Kansas and western Missouri. With a huge selection of quality equipment, from roll-offs to trailers, telehandlers to generators, power washers to popcorn makers. Experienced equipment professionals and clean, well-maintained tools to help you get the job done right the first time. Gherkin Rental. Stop by any of their 13 locations across the KC Metro or call 855-GHERKINS. That's 855-437-5367.
What would happen if I had to pick up the phone, call 911 for one of my family members or one of my neighbors? What would I do if no one was on the other end to respond? What if there was no 911? So you can be a part of the solution.
Anybody can be a firefighter. Male, female, younger, older.
We have school teachers. We have leaders in business.
It's me, you, anyone that wants to be.
There is no typical firefighter.
So welcome back in. About a minute away from third quarter action. It's been a tight one all the way up until this point. And we'll see what kind of adjustments were made in the locker room by both coaches. Galena usually plays some of their best ball in the second half. And Girard, they're going to make some adjustments. Galena was really patient in that first half. Something I really liked is they didn't have to come down and get their offense going right away. They took some time off the clock, took smart shots, and just waited for the perfect opportunity and made shots when they needed them to get them to this point. And now it's a new ball game, 0-0 ball game, 16 minutes to play pretty much. These two teams are going to get to battle it out for 16 more minutes, and Galena will start the second half with the same 5 as they started the game with. Girard will have the same starting 5 for the exception of Ethan Brooks starting instead of Cam Smith to start the second half. And Coach Herlocker must have liked the intensity got off the bench from Brooks and certainly caught my eye when he came off the bench. First shot's no good by Botkin into the hands of Colton Dressler. Corner to Troike. Galena in 2-3 zone, so I'm going to go to man a little bit in that first half. Inside, Brooks turnaround shot. No good. Rebound, Scott Moore. It's put up and in. And Brooks had a good shot there in the interior of that zone. That's right where the ball's got to go. Moore able to clean it up and give the Trojans the first points of the second half. Zane Turner has it top of the key. Brooks guarding Jack Perry. He's been main one tracking him around all night. Turner inside, his layup no good. Troike kick to the corner. Bourne's 3 is good. Branson Bourne gets it to go, and Girard, quick start to the second half, 5-point lead. Grant Stroop at it. Now Zane Turner with it. He'll drive and has it poked free. It'll go out of bounds. Turner dove trying to make an attempt to save it, but slid out of bounds in doing so. Ball goes back to Girard. Aiden Troike bring it up into the corner to Dressler. Now Bourne. Down low to Scott Moore. Troike thought about it. Now a drive, running floaters, no good. And Troike gets his own miss. Turnaround's no good. Battle for it. Turner comes up with it for Galena. That hit about 4 different players' hands before it's finally corralled. Galena's still looking for their first points of the second half. Jack Perry. Now we're going to have a foul called. It's going to be against Girard, so there's the first foul of the third quarter. It's called on Colton Dressler, his second personal. Jack Perry will inbound to Quentin Cox. Get it right back. Corner 3 on the way. Zane Turner can't get it. And Brooks comes up with it. Looks to push. Kicks to Troike. Fall away shot. No good. Brooks. Offensive rebound. And it'll be last touch by Girard. But here's Brooks once again bringing energy as he had that rebound. Just couldn't get it to go on the second chance. 3 minutes gone by in the third quarter. Galena hasn't been able to score yet. Now they'll get a chance. Zane Turner gets fouled. He'll go to the line. He's been aggressive to start this third quarter. He had a couple drives in the lane he thought he was fouled on, but refs decided not enough contact. This time there's a foul. Be the third personal on Colton Dressler. Zane Turner sinks the first one. Zane Turner's 2 of 4 tonight from the line. Perry, offensive rebound, so a second chance. Could be a 4-point possession here. Botkin driving the lane, kick. Stroops drive, pump fake, nothing there. Now we're going to have a foul called. Push. So that'll be team foul number 3 on Girard. This foul's called on Ben Colin. His second personal. Gets the ball in to Zane Turner. Perry takes the 3. Can't get it to go. Rebound on the floor. Hustle after it. Brooks comes up with it. Corner's born. Jump stop shot. Nice shot. Contested. Gets it to fall and makes it a Girard 6-point lead. Girard's been able to knock the shots down in the opening 4 minutes of the third quarter. Botkin has it at the top. Now they look to get it down to Jack Perry. Turnaround shot. No good. Now Girard's going to push the pace. Ben Colin. Shot inside. High off the glass and in. And now it's an 8-point game all of a sudden, and we got a timeout called. Coach Meyer calls a timeout for Galena. Girard off to a hot start as they lead by 8. We'll step away for 30 seconds. When we return, 3:40 to play here in the
Ladies and gentlemen, are you ready to embark on a mouth-watering journey down the legendary Route 66? Look no further than Bricks and Brews Woodfire Grill and Pub in the heart of Baxter Springs, Kansas. Start your culinary adventure with their delicious wood-fired pizzas. Keep it rolling with their classic appetizers and crisp salads. Plus, don't miss live music and so much more. Take a detour from the ordinary and head to Bricks and Brews in Baxter Springs, a taste bud trip down Route 66.
Looking for a pharmacy that truly cares? Look no further than 4 States Pharmacy, your hometown pharmacy in Galena. Locally owned and rooted in our community, 4 States Pharmacy is the place to go for those needed vaccinations. Plus, check out their large selection of everything you need to keep your family happy and healthy. Take advantage of their convenient drive-thru or local delivery with 4 States Smart Car. For seniors, 4 States Pharmacy offers free Medicare Part D consultations. 4 State Pharmacy, where your health and community come together in Galena. Check us out online at 4statespharmacy.com.
So welcome back. As Galena has 2 timeouts left. Called a full timeout there. Coach Meyer, since Girard gaining some momentum, and they certainly got a lot of it right now, it's Galena's job to try and slow that down as they look to get some points out of the timeout. This is going to be stolen away, and there's Brooks again. Pokes it free as Zane Turner. Now Troike at the other end. His layup, no good. Brooks has the offensive rebound, and it went off the arm or something. I don't even know. Jack Perry miraculously in his arms. But Colin makes a good play for Girard. 31-23 Girard. 3 minutes left to play in the third quarter. Girard's defense has turned it up a notch in the third quarter, and there's Troike. Gets it to fall. Double-digit lead for Girard. Galena desperately needing a basket here. See where they look. Jack Perry's been quiet so far in the third quarter. Pass down to Quentin Cox. There's double team. His shot up and in. Tough shot. Desperately needed that basket. As 2 bigs down low going at it. Between Moore and Cox. That was Cox's first field goal of the game. Had 4 free throws before that. Cullen drives in. His shot is no good. Moore's second attempt, no good. Third attempt, no good. Fourth attempt, he's fouled. So multiple opportunities there, and eventually Scott Moore got fouled. And the foul's called on Bryson Stroop. So Cam Smith will check in the game for Ethan Brooks. Galena has Zane Adams check in for Thatcher Botkin. As Scott Moore gets both free throws to go to move it back to a 10-point lead. 10 points, the largest lead of the game for Girard. Got off to a hot start. Galena's only had 3 third-quarter points so far, so it's been a drought for the majority of this quarter. Perry pull-up shot, gets it to fall. Now Galena's going to have to string together some stops. Girard isn't going to let him back in this one easily. Troike shot's blocked, and Galena will take it the other way. Minute 20 left in this third quarter. Turner comes off a screen, takes the three, no good. Bryson Stroop, offensive rebound. Turner will look over to the bench and look for the play. We're going to have a foul now. Looks like it's going to go on Girard. It's down low as Ben Colin committed the foul. That's his third personal. He's down low guarding Jack Perry and got called for a push. So he'll take a seat, and Ethan Brooks will check back in for Girard. Lane Turner. Nothing there. Final 45 seconds. On Jack Perry atop the key. It's like Galena just wants to hold for the final shot of this quarter. Now down to 15. Be guarded by Cam Smith. Now Bourne picks him up. Switch back. Guard in the zone, and Perry thought Stroop was there. And Jack Perry will throw it away, so all that time come up empty-handed. Girard will have a shot right before the end of this third quarter to score. Jack Perry will check out. And so will Zane Adams. So Perry just checking out for foul reasons. Smart move there. He doesn't pick up a dumb foul at the end of this quarter. Zane Turner will take a seat as well. And get it inbounded, middle of the court. Aiden Troike, 3 seconds. Last second hoist. It's up and no good. So 8-point Girard leads what they're going to take to the fourth quarter. We have 8 minutes remaining here. Don't go anywhere, folks. We got a good one. When we return, we'll have fourth quarter action coming up after.
For more than 20 years, Gherkin Rental has been the place to go to get the job done in eastern Kansas and western Missouri. With a huge selection of quality equipment, from roll-offs to trailers, telehandlers to generators, power washers to popcorn makers. Experienced equipment professionals and clean, well-maintained tools to help you get the job done right the first time. Gherkin Rental. Stop by any of their 13 locations across the KC Metro or call 855-GHERKINS. That's 855-437-5367.
Hello, Four States. This is Jay Hatfield with Jay Hatfield Motorsports. We've been serving the Four States area with motorcycles, ATVs, and side-by-sides, plus offering you parts and service since 2005. We have 2 convenient locations, Pittsburgh and Joplin, selling quality brands such as Polaris, Kawasaki, Yamaha, Can-Am, and Suzuki. Jay Hatfield has a huge inventory available for immediate delivery. We offer financing options and an extensive selection of accessories. Most important, we're making deals. Come in and get your fun started today at Jay Hatfield Motorsports in Pittsburgh or Joplin.
So we're back to action now. Only 8 minutes left in this game. Girard takes an 8-point lead into the fourth quarter, and they'll start with the ball. So Aiden Troike at the top of the key. Scott Moore now down low to Bourne. Troike drives baseline, gets in the paint. Now gets it out to Bourne. Now Troike will take the 3. It's off to the left, but that's Dressler there for the rebound. Kick to the corner. Bourne's 3 is no good. Long rebound into the hands of Brant Stroop. Jack Perry will control it, guarded by Ethan Brooks. Brant Stroop, top of the key, 3 on the way, short. And the rebound by Girard into the hands of Ethan Brooks. Bourne, tough drive, dishes it out to Troike as he dishes it down low. Nice feed, and that's Scott Moore that lays it up and in. Leads back to 10, so you got to get the offense going. Turner takes the 3. Bang! Gets it to go. Galena has an answer, and leads cut to 7 for Girard. It's Turner's first 3 of the game. Pass down low to Moore. Got a little too happy there as he saw wide open layup, just went through his hands and turns it over back to Galena. Patrick Botkin, Zane Turner, Brant Stroop, Quentin Cox, and Jack Perry. 5 in the game for Galena. For Girard, Ethan Brooks, Ranson Bourne, Aiden Troike, Colton Dressler, Scott Moore. 5 in the game for the Trojans. Oh, and Galena turns it over there. Not something you want, but still a 7-point ball game. Got some time, a little under 6 minutes. Can't afford many turnovers here. If you're down to a team like Girard that plays relentless defense. Pass down low is read by Stroop and makes up for that last play by jumping a pass lane and forcing a Girard turnover. Cox has it at the top of the key. St. Turner's cut off on his drive. Trying to get it to Perry as he's battling down low. St. Turner drive to the hoop and loses it off his knee. Out of bounds to Girard. So Galena will put on a full court press. Haven't seen him do it much this game. Did a lot last game. Kind of just depends on the game. Girard. And we got a steal. Thatcher Botkin. So full court press. Caught Girard off guard. Jack Perry pull up jump shot. Left short. Now Thatcher Botkin has another steal. He's sneaky with those. He just swipes it away. And Galena will give it back to Girard. So some mental mistakes by Galena is keeping Girard at a 7-point lead. Galena could have cut into it, but we've had some turnovers and mental mistakes here. It was got about 4.5 minutes left in this game, so it'll be Girard ball once we come out of this timeout. But for Galena, they got 4 different scores in this game. So Jack Perry has 12 points in the game. Zane Turner's got 9 points in the game, and then Quentin Cox has got 6. So that's scoring for Galena so far. And then this fourth quarter's been, really the story's been Galena's turnovers. They've been hurting themselves, and they're going to have to clean that up. This game's still far from over, but when you get some turnovers like that, you can't give it right back to Girard. You got to capitalize on those. You know, that's what Coach Meyer's preaching to the team in the huddle. So it looks like we're good to play out of the timeout. Galena's had the same 5 on the court for a majority of the second half. And Brant Stroop, Thatcher Botkin, Zane Turner, Quentin Cox, and Jack Perry. Girard able to break the press. And Ethan Brooks called for a travel, so there's a turnover by Girard. Girard's been having turnover issues too. See if Galena can capitalize this time. Zane Adams comes in the game for Quentin Cox. So Galena opting to put an extra shooter in the game over size. See if it pays off here. Zane Adams has it at the top of the key. Been looking to get it to Perry, but he's been smothered in the paint all this second half. Perry has it, top of the key. Botkin loses his dribble. Zane Turner drives baseline. His layup's blocked, as I believe that was Colton Dressler that got a hand on it, and we got 3.5 minutes to play. And getting aggressive on defense. No fouls so far by either team in the fourth quarter, so bonus is still far away by either team, and starting to get late for Galena. They're going to have to push the tempo a little bit, and Girard's doing a little bit of what Galena did at the end of that first half. Inside to Ethan Brooks. His shot's up and in through the contact. Makes the Girard lead 9. Zane Turner on the wing. He'll go off Girard. So they'll stay here with Galena. We got 2:35 to play. Girard's only allowed 8 second half points so far. They've been unstoppable with there. Thatcher Botkin gets it to go in a timeout on the floor. So I believe it's a 30-second timeout. We'll go ahead and take it with them. But Galena cuts the deficit to 7. It'll be Girard ball when we return with 2:20.
Hello, Four States. This is Jay Hatfield with Jay Hatfield Motorsports. We've been serving the Four States area with motorcycles, ATVs, and side-by-sides, plus offering you parts and service since 2005. We have 2 convenient locations, Pittsburgh and Joplin, selling quality brands such as Polaris, Kawasaki, Yamaha, Can-Am, and Suzuki. Jay Hatfield has a huge inventory available for immediate delivery. We offer financing options and an extensive selection of accessories. Most important, we're making deals. Come in and get your fun started today at J. Hatfield Motorsports in Pittsburgh or Joplin.
Mercy Specialty Hospital in Southeast Kansas is an innovative healing environment for surgery, specialty care, physical therapy, imaging, and wellness programs. With all private rooms and spa-like surroundings, they offer a patient-centered experience like no other. Next door is Mercy Clinic Orthopedics that focuses on eliminating the discomfort caused by injuries and disorders of the bones, spine, and joints. You'll be treated at their full-service facility with state-of-the-art equipment. Both are centrally located in Galena, Kansas, near downtown Joplin to serve the four states area. Learn more at mercy.net.
So we're back out of the timeout. Galena with 1 timeout remaining. Girard with 4 timeouts remaining. Girard to inbound the ball. And Galena has the possession arrow. So Quentin Cox will come back in the game. He left momentarily and Zane Adams entered, but Adams will take a seat again. Aiden Troike has the ball to bring up, and Galena able to force a steal. And goes out of bounds. It was last touched by Girard. It was almost a really good recovery by Aiden Troike, but that was Brant Stroop that came up with the steal, so he's had a couple of those in the fourth quarter. But now it's time for Galena's offense to start churning. Jack Perry has it, guarded by Troike. Pull-up jumper. Can't get the roll. Quentin Cox, second chance. Ball on the ground. And I think we're going to have a foul here. Or a timeout. Yeah, we got a timeout here. So Galena uses their final timeout there. As it was fight for it in there. There was 3 Trojans, and Cox was all around trying to keep possession of the ball, but I think Coach Meyer got a timeout from the sideline. But wow, what a second half by Girard. I mean, their defense, has allowed 10 points the entire second half. That's pretty impressive with Galena having Jack Perry and Zane Turner. They've been some really good offensive threats, and Jack Perry, one of the better players in this CNC, and Girard has some really good players on their team as well. Aiden Troike's played a heck of a game for them, and also on the inside, Colton Dressler and Scott Moore protected that rim, and anytime Galena gets in the paint, they haven't allowed much all night. They've forced multiple turnovers, Zane Turner trying to get in the lane, and it just hasn't been there tonight, and that's in part to Girard's height. It's hard to get shots off against 2 6'5" guys in the paint, and the Girard's guards are really tall guards, and they've done a great job on Galena's defense. Galena still has a chance in this 7-point game, but they're going to have to find the offensive switch here. Jack Perry will inbound. It goes to Zane Adams. So Zane Adams in. Perry takes a 3 way off, but Brant Stroop there to grab an offensive rebound. Zane Turner driving baseline, and he'll be pushed. They're going to call Ethan Brooks for the foul. It's the first personal foul on Ethan Brooks, so it's the first team foul by Girard and first foul by either team this half. Botkin takes it. Nope. Adams will track it down. Now Adams will take it. Can't get it to go. And Dressler comes away with the rebound. So Dressler got fouled on the rebound. And that's only the first team foul on Galena, so still a lot of fouls to give. Wouldn't be surprised to start seeing them give fouls. This pass is nearly taken away by Thatcher Botkin. But able to maintain possessions, Ethan Brooks chases it down. He gets fouled. Goes on Zane Adams' second personal. Dressler Now Troike will be fouled. Galena trying to just get him to the free throw line. So basically I have to start fouling since there's no shot clock. Hypothetically, Girard could just take the rest of the clock. So there'll be another foul committed. Next foul will be the bonus for Girard. Inbound goes to Troike, and he'll be fouled. So we'll go the other end and shoot 2 free throws. It's critical Galena gets the rebound here if this is to be missed. He's shooting 2 shots. Misses the first one short, and Clinton Cox will check in the game here. Minute 21 to play. Troike misses the first one. Gets the second one to go, and we got a 8-point game. So Brad Herlocker calls, or wrong coach, Rod Westcott calls a timeout here as this team leads by 8. We'll go ahead and step away for 30 seconds. It'll be Galena basketball. So welcome back as be Galena basketball. Don't have much time to waste. They got to get down there and hoist up a shot. Zane Turner will take the 3 from the wing. It's no good. And that's a fight for the ball. Dressler has it, and we got a foul. Well, there's going to be a discussion here. You got a foul called. Patrick Botkin's 4th foul, so Girard will go the other end, and a couple more free throws, and they can pretty much ice this one. Dressler misses short on the first one, so Quentin Cox will check in for Brant Stroop. Gets the second one to go. Dressler, and now we're down to minute 7. Back there, nearly had it poked free. Turner will take the 3, gets it to go. Girard able to get past the press. And they'll foul Colton Dressler. So Turner gets a 3, but Girard will shoot 2 more free throws. They have went 1 of 2 their last 2 trips to the line. Dressler went 1 of 2 last time as well. First one is up and through for Dressler. Low-scoring game. It started off pretty fast offensively, but both teams played outstanding defense. Ethan Brooks, Girard, and Jack Perry is Perry. Kick over to Turner. His three is no good. Cox chases the rebound down. Now out to Perry. Turnaround shot is good. Under 30 seconds to play. And quick foul. We got 21 seconds remaining. We need a lot of missed free throws here. Certainly these. Like you can't get that one to go. Vance Troop will check in for Quentin Cox. Troike wanted to that time. 7-point Girard lead, so 3-possession game. Galena needing points in a hurry. Kick to Turner. His three is no good. And see, they get the foul on him. I think it's on Girard. 12.8 seconds. Jack Perry inbound. Now kick to the corner. Brant Stroop's three. No good. Ethan Brooks rebounds it. And doesn't look like Galena's going to foul. As that's going to do it, Girard's going to win the game thanks to a strong second half. They win 44-37 and sweep Galena in the regular season matchup on the boys' side and on the girls' side. We'll talk about it after this when we return for the post-game show coming up after this quick break on your home of Galena High School Athletics, Galena Sports.
Ladies and gentlemen, are you ready to embark on a mouth-watering journey down the legendary Route 66? Look no further than Bricks and Brews Woodfire Grill and Pub in the heart of Baxter Springs, Kansas. Start your culinary adventure with their delicious wood-fired pizzas. Keep it rolling with their classic appetizers and crisp salads. Plus, don't miss live music and so much more. Take a detour from the ordinary and head to Bricks and Brews in Baxter Springs, a taste bud trip down Route 66.
The Supplemental Security Income Program provides monthly payments to help meet basic needs, like putting food on the table, paying the rent, or buying new shoes for growing feet. You may qualify if your income and financial resources are low and you are 65 or older, or an adult or child with a disability or who is blind. Call 1-800-772-1213 or go to ssa.gov/SSI to start to apply. Produced at U.S. taxpayer expense.
Dad, you need to go.
Really?
It's important.
I feel fine.
Look, you cannot mess around with this kind of stuff. Some cancers, man, we just don't want to lose you from something we could have caught.
What I need to do?
You just give your doctor a call, and they'll tell you what screening test you need.
Fine. Can I have my pie now? Oh, man.
So welcome into the post-game show here as your final is 44-37. Girard wins it. Galena will fall to 8-6, and Girard will improve to 9-4 on this season. As we look ahead, next matchup for Girard will be this Friday, where they'll take on Garnett Anderson County at home. And then for Galena, they'll take on Baxter Springs, where they'll travel to Baxter Springs to take them on Thursday. So CNC League plays starting to heat up after those mid-season tournaments, but we'll talk about this one because it was a really good game back and forth in that first half, and then Girard jumped out to that 10-point lead in the third quarter, and Galena just never could get it back. It was a defensive effort all night by Girard, able to grind this win out. Galena was led in scoring by Jack Perry, 14 points, Zane Turner, 12 points, and Quentin Cox, 6 points, and Thatcher Botkin, 5 points. So Galena only able to get 4 different scores involved in this game. Certainly a number you'd like to see go up. They only had about 6 players playing consistently there in that second half, as they don't have too much depth, but it was just Girard came in with a good game plan on how to guard Jack Perry, and he was shut down for most of that second half. He only had 4 second-half points. Zane Turner picked it up a little bit in the second half, picked up some of the load, but there just wasn't enough there. As at about the 2-minute mark in the fourth quarter, Girard had only allowed 8 points, so that's a pretty impressive number right there. That's about 14 minutes of gameplay to allow 8 points, so hats off to Girard on a really good defensive effort, and they made their shots when they had to. They had a lot of second-chance opportunities. Really, there was a lot of second-chance opportunities on both sides and turnovers both ways, but ultimately it came out to be the defensive effort, and Girard gets it done here, and each team will move on to the next game this week as they look to just build on their season. But these two teams, I could definitely see them squaring away again in the sub-state championship, because both of these teams are really good teams and definitely top of the CNC, and a chance to go to state could be on the line the next time these two teams face. So it'll be interesting to see how that bracket shapes out. But that's really all I got to say. So for Girard, the Girard Sports Live crew will be live against Garnett Anderson County on Friday night, and where Jess and them will be back with you guys and broadcasting to you live. And for Galena, we won't be doing the Baxter Springs game. They'll have a simulcast, much like we did tonight with the Girard channel, except Baxter Springs will be doing it for us, so they'll have their guys there broadcasting that. But we'll be back where we'll broadcast next Tuesday, so a week from today, where Galena will take on Frontenac, as we look forward to bringing that to you live. It'll be 5:45 pregame for the girls, and we'll go from there, as we'll have a doubleheader as the Galena girls and boys look to pick up a win on each of their respected squads. So to both streams, thank you guys for tuning in and staying with us through some good basketball tonight. I hope everybody had a good Tuesday, as we say so long, and thank you guys for tuning in. We look forward to bringing you guys more future broadcasts this basketball season as postseason play starting to heat up, as that'll do it for us tonight.